silent on the game before it's out on November 10th, then this is your chance to do so. We will be showing the beginning of the game. We'll then be jumping ahead to a bit of a later save, and we'll be trying to mostly avoid any super heavy story spoilers from then on. But we do want to show you the beginning of the game. Some people are saying my audio is too low. Sorry about that. Let me turn myself up.
Turn them up.
Okay.
Also,
that should be better.
Oh, it sounded a little better. Yeah.
Yeah.
How am I sounding, Yusuf? Folks, is this a little loud, or are we feeling good about where we're at? We want to get it dialed in for y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just super stoked.
Now it's too loud? Chris is too loud, or I'm too loud?
I'm a little loud. I tend to be a little loud. That's kind of my vibe over here. And especially when we're getting to stream a new game for the first time. We did do a Valhalla stream earlier, but that was from a pre-recorded gameplay session. This one's coming at you live. We are playing on the Xbox Series X.
Oh yeah, that's another very exciting thing. That we get to show this off on a brand new console. Comes out the same day as Assassin's Creed Valhalla, November 10th, next Tuesday. Alright, so
fala, gurizada, tudo tranquilo? Vamos ver como é que sai, como é que inicia o jogo de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Tá sendo transmitido agora e eu vou olhar aqui e assistir. Quem quer assistir comigo, vem comigo aí, vamos dar uma olhada.
Alright, so exploration difficulty. We're just gonna breeze through these because this. Yeah, alright, going straight.
We're just gonna go all default for now. But I like this. Yeah,
default.
There's a stealth difficulty and there's a combat difficulty.
Legal.
I'm going all
exploration
default.
difficulty. Different ways to customize it. We'll be talking a lot more during the stream, folks, but we want to let this breathe too. So if you don't hear from us, just drink it in. We're here. You're here. Let's go.
Spoilers alerta. Quem estiver assistindo ou quem vai assistir depois, tem spoiler, hein?
From this screen came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
Vamos ver qual é a novidade. Eles vão fazer um gameplay aqui no Xbox e tô dando uma olhada aqui. Então esse é o início do jogo. Vai ter spoiler aí. Quem não quiser ter spoiler, esse aí é o personagem principal, Valor.
Sounds like there's a party going on.
No one parties like Vikings, Chris.
Eu duvido que esses caras não tenham jogado isso aí.
Oh, what's up, Scald? You gonna play me a little tune? My man. These people are digging it. What do we got going on here? Lit by candlelight and a big fire in the center. Oh.
Varim. Puxa vida, que nomezinho. Eivor. Eivor é um nome legal. Bora, spoiler. É isso aí, spoiler alerta. Ele mandou o filho dele dar um gift, um presente pra mina lá. Mandou piar de recado lá. Ensinando desde cedo.
I already forgot the words, Chris. I'm anxious.
Look at this dad love. I love this dad. Also, I love that he's just so huge.
Stay lucid, friend.
Vamos dançar?
Oh, we're dancing, Chris.
I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in our home.
Let's go, chat.
Hey.
We got the hardy folks in their homes. Dark Hatchet, we are going to be answering questions. Yes, we can answer questions to a certain degree.
Eles vão responder algumas perguntas. Alguém perguntou pra eles no
Watch Dogs
site.
streams or anything go off, and you love some good dancing.
I do. I love it. I love it. Look at
that's
this kid
enough
getting into it.
Tá, parou de lançar. Vai entregar o presente pra mina lá.
Yeah, we're going to turn the volume up a little bit, folks.
Oh, no drink in your fist?
What's up, Sigurd?
Come on, I'll find you.
É o início do Valhalla. Início do Valhalla. Por isso o spoiler, né? Vai ter spoiler.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy longships. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
No way, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
If you didn't have a job to do, Yusuf, you'd be throwing the mead back.
Sigurd is such like an older brother. Like that's such like a let me do it.
Play.
Yeah. But
Agora
he
vai
didn't push
jogar.
it. He's like, all right, suit yourself.
Playing some
Like
catch.
a young Eivor, taking some time to play around a little bit.
It's not like he has to go talk to a king or anything.
Not like he's got a ton to do, or like, you know, uniting the clans to work on here. Big Dad.
So, you have the ring?
DLC do Beowulf.
This was worn by your grandfather.
Também quero ver isso aí.
Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the can stones we stacked yesterday?
that's a good idea. That's in the morning. First light.
Oh, damn!
Essas festas viking, hein?
Imagine breaking your ankle because you were up in the rafters, just
I know,
needed
right?
out your mind.
You have a gift to deliver.
Hey, thanks, Tucker.
Xbox. Bom, cara, eu, sei lá, eu gosto dos dois. Eu fico bem dividido. Hoje eu jogo PS4, mas eu tive já Xbox também.
Abel, wait. Skål!
Sturbjorn.
Riga Folga, Chris.
Starbjorn é o nome do rei. O rei de Riff.
King,
Ah, isso ali era um presente pro rei.
may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Acho que é um presente do clã do Ivor pro rei ali.
Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Pô, ontem eu tô louco pra ver novidade, cara. Tá, mas vai demorar um pouco. Vamos ver o que vai sair hoje. Hoje provavelmente vai ter alguma coisinha lá no Twitter.
Love a good Vikings.
Depois eu vou jogar lá no... A gente vai jogar ontem, hoje de noite, lá no Biel, no canal do Biel. Isso aí eles poderiam ter pulado essa parte aí. E ir direto pra ação.
Told you, they know how to party.
Opa! Ataque! Ah, depois eu te passo o canal dele, eu vou deixar o link aqui.
Some people seem to have interrupted the party.
Só não vou passar agora pra não interromper aqui, deixa eu ver se eu acho.
Eivor's not invited, though.
Not just yet. So this is the part where we just like hang out in the hall. Let the battle go. We're not gonna like go out there or anything, right? That'd be so dangerous.
It'd be so irresponsible for a young child such as Eivor to go outside.
Nothing is
but- oh, hey, look, there's a door.
From the branches of Yggdrasil.
Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil, Yusuf. That ring any bells, Assassin's fans? Echoes of the Creed? Ooh, mama, let's go! Right in the face. Yikes.
Terrifying
Yusuf,
horses.
I know it's a scary moment for you.
Right. Go.
Look at those moves.
Singer coming in the clutch.
Let's end this bloodshed.
Creed Valhalla.
Just a reminder, folks, we're playing this game right from the beginning. This is the start. If you don't want spoilers, we'll see you next week.
Now it's my turn to offer you to enslave. Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people, and I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love. Do not listen.
Eu perdi o que ele falou ali,
If I
mas...
give my life, will you spare my clan? You have my word.
Ah, ele falou que se ele dá a vida dele, ele vai poupar o clã dele.
Pick up your axe.
Opa! Só que ele com certeza não ia cumprir a palavra, né? Essa é a origem do Ivor. Então quem não sabia...
It's all bad.
The whole Chris, I don't know if you caught that. Pick up your axe. Eivor's mom is yes.
Oh my goodness, that heart-rending cry.
Because Chris, I don't know if you know, a Viking can't go to Valhalla unless they die with a weapon in their hand.
Feels like this is a bad scene. Oh god.
Que
What
dia...
do you know?
Dia ferradinho pro Ivor, né?
What's it called when a bad time gets worse?
Real bad time.
A real bad time. Yeah.
Technical time.
Ah, esse piá vai ser ferrado, hein? Já começou enfrentando o lobo. Na mão grande. Ih, morreu?
Dude. Young Eivor, R.I.P.
Olha só.
Or...
Que viagem.
That's how you get a nickname like Wolf Kiss, Chris.
Not sure why. Fix this or pull
Isso-
me out. I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Are we? I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a
Animus
third
glitching
option
out,
too.
that's right.
Sim, esse ali é o Ivor, é o personagem principal.
Based on signal
Esse
strength.
piá ali.
It's up to you.
Ah, e agora
So
tu vai
here's another
poder,
choice you get to
tu
make.
vai poder
You can play
escolher.
as female Eivor. You can play as
Pode
male Eivor,
escolher-
or you can let the Animus choose, and it'll choose to be female or male depending on the strength of the memory.
Pode
stream.
escolher
You can
o
also
ânibus
choose
pra
that at any time.
se tu quer ser homem ou mulher, ou tu pode escolher se tu quer ser
Yeah,
homem ou mulher.
choice. You could hop in, yeah, like in the inventory menu and change whenever. Let's start female Eivor.
Eles vão começar com
We can
mulher.
switch manually ourselves.
O piá ali tava meio andrógeno mesmo, né?
But oh man, so we're jumping ahead now. But dude, he just got mauled by a wolf so badly.
Oh yeah, that's how you get the name Wolf Kiss, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's right.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed?
There's the nickname right there.
17 winters,
But we found the guy.
18.
É modo aleatório.
Do I
É
now
surpresa.
hold your dreams? Do I warm your loins?
Gross. Gross, Kyotve.
You remember this? Ah, your father's axe.
Esse ali é o machado do pai dela. O machado de um covarde, diz ele.
Dang, the dude's got the insults.
Few things would please me more than to kill with this blade.
Poucas coisas deixam ele com mais prazer do que matar com aquele machado ali. Que é o machado do pai dela.
That I will not allow.
Ela virou uma escrava, pelo jeito, né?
You will live your final days enthralled as a slave.
Cara, eu curto jogar mais com o cara.
Your death would be
Porque eu sempre imagino que eu sou o jogador e tal. Não...
Getting that axe
the
back.
rest of our crew.
O próprio Odisseia eu joguei com o Alex.
Eagle Wolf-Kissed is no more. That name is dead to this world.
This?
You will be worth your weight in silver.
Ah, ele disse que ela vai valer o peso dela em
Well, it's gonna go well
prata.
for this guy. You can just tell.
Is Kyotve the cruel person?
SRJ, I'm gonna go with.
And I take your eyes, you hear me?
Take your eyes. What a threat.
Take your right. Ela falou, eu vou arrancar teus olhos. Tu.
Wind's blowing from the south. We can tack north, then cut west.
Então ela é uma escrava mesmo.
Watch your sailing directions.
Toma.
Let's go! Straight to the knee. Oh no! Oh, pinned by the boat?
Ah, o cara ficou trancado no barco ali.
Feel in your chest.
Never leave this.
Crush him.
A animação não é o bicho, né? Vamos ver como é que tá agora o gráfico do jogo. Eu acho que agora vai dar pra ver um pouquinho melhor.
PTR saying, I used to be a sailor like you until I took an axe to the knee. Yeah, but you see how that guy died? Eivor kicked him into a cage that shut and he fell in the water. That is so gnarly.
That is.
such a
I
gnarly way
mean,
to
getting
die.
crushed by a boat, also pretty gnarly.
Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're both really gnarly. Oh, they're so gnarly.
We gotta loot, Alright, we need some health.
Man, you could have just opened that door.
Por que ela não só abriu a porta
That's
em
how
vez de
Eivor
quebrar?
opens doors with an axe.
So yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you don't regen health like you did in basically every other Assassin's Creed game. You have to pick it up by eating things like raspberries.
Tu não regenera
mushrooms
mais
you find out in the wild.
a tua saúde.
You could store
Tu
them
tem
up
que recuperar
in rations.
pegando essas frutinhas, essas coisas
Yeah, so you
ou
saw the health bar at
comida.
the bottom left, you'll see the
Que
wheel
nem os
filling,
outros
that's the ration.
Assassin's
Once you
Creed, a gente
have
pode,
your health maxed,
depois da
you get
batalha, a
more
gente
health items,
sempre
you
recupera
liquid
a vida, né?
that just turns into number
Nesse
one
caso
with
aqui
heart,
não.
and you can
Pois, ela já
your,
tem um
ration
corpo,
totals.
eu
One of the
queria...
things you can pay to upgrade,
Queria entender por quê.
with resources that you find in game to get more rations. For those folks curious about the resolution here, we are playing on Xbox Series X today. We are streaming it in 1080p because that is best for the stream quality and best for you folks. It can play it at 4K and 60 FPS. If you want a little, and that's the same for PlayStation 5 as well. If you're curious about
Eles estão jogando com o Xbox Series X, mas eles estão fazendo streaming em 1080p. Por causa do streaming a qualidade fica melhor, mas dá pra, no Xbox vai dar pra jogar em 4K.
And a nice tip here from Bones and Wolves. Twitch automatically sets your stream to 480p if you click the cog and have the option of 1080p 60 FPS.
E 60
So, go ahead
FPS
and
também.
check those Twitch settings if you're not seeing you can set it to that source quality and you'll be able to get a better look at what we're working with here.
As someone, Chris, who played a lot of Assassin's Creed on consoles, that 60 FPS is just buttery smooth.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, our first sync point. Always my favorite ones.
Love it. Breathe it in.
É sempre legal ver essas cenas aí. E as músicas. Eu tô curioso pra ver as músicas que eles vão cantar nos barcos.
And the singing too.
Oathbreaker is holding my crew.
So this is one of the new things in the game too, is that like you don't have normal objective markers on your map that you're used to, like, oh, I know what this thing is. You just have what you see there on the bottom right, wealth, mysteries, and artifacts, and they're just represented by different colored dots. So
Então a gente não tem objetivos principais, a gente tem aqueles 3 objetivos que estão aparecendo ali, amarelo, verde e branco. Um é mistério, o outro é artefatos e o outro é health, eu acho que é o principal. Não lembro o que é health.
Managed to survive that one. Folks, we got a question from Don't Eat My Salami. Can we turn off the climb indication? There are a ton of different things in the HUD that you can change and customize, and I'm going to paste the link in chat for a link about the accessibility settings.
Yeah, you're only seeing a lot of these prompts too, just because this is very early on in the game, and so it's sort of serving as a tutorial.
O wealth é riqueza. Então é riqueza, mistérios e o outro eu esqueci já. Depois tem que olhar de volta. Então não tem o objetivo principal. Mudou um pouco.
Yeah, a bunch of people saying that in the chat.
Yeah, she just kind of jumped. Eivor, at this point, very much not an assassin, not affiliated with the assassins, and so doesn't know how to do a leap of faith.
Mas as pegadas até bugam, mas tá bem. Olha só a sujeira da neve colando na calça dela, tá bem bacana, né?
Alright, so Yusuf, you're on your way.
I'm gonna smash
the rest of your crew. You're smashing these boxes?
These boxes may have killed my father. I don't know.
Ele tá perguntando por que ele tá com tanta raiva daquelas caixas.
So here we have Kyotve talking to
Porque elas podem ter matado meu pai, eu não sei.
Prepare Varen's child.
Mas olha só, a neve permanece bastante tempo nas pernas, achei interessante.
Yeah, that's not cool. Like, I mean, that's just straight up not cool. So, you know, that's weird.
Pô, em 4K isso aqui vai ser monstro, né, cara?
Do some quick bow work there.
Nicely done, nicely done.
And again, yeah, Eivor, not an assassin, no hidden blade yet, so there's no assassinating enemies at this point.
E ele não é assassino, tu não é mais como assassino, ele tá dizendo ali. Não tem nada, nenhum aspecto de Assassin's Creed, a não ser algumas coisas tipo o corvo e tal. Mas tu oficialmente não começa como um assassino.
Oh, no, it's over.
I think Dag's belt is handled.
Okay, now it's really over. Okay, it's very over.
You live.
I do.
Dag.
Slipped away in the sword
Dag.
clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them.
Essa mulher tem a voz do Batman, eu sou o Batman.
You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
Então, aparentemente ele conhece esse cara aí, ela conhece esse cara aí. Ela falou que escapou do cara lá que tava tentando vender ela.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
Eles vão se encontrar, vão se separar aqui para conseguir suprimentos e vão se encontrar no barco.
Shield, you got an axe. What more does the Viking need? Maybe some sleeves? You're making me chilly out here. I don't know.
Agora a gente já tem ali um machado e um escudo.
That's true. I see some folks asking about PC settings in the Twitch chat. I put a link in the Twitch chat there for the PC specs. You can go ahead and take a look at that. If you're not
Pode ter escudo, que é bem bacana. Eu achei um saco que o Odisseia a gente não consegue pegar os escudos.
Next gen stuff, PC spec stuff, post launch stuff, accessibility stuff, all that. That's the place you want to go. Omegatron, can you get hurt from being underdressed in cold weather?
Então ela vai resgatar a galera que estava no barco com ela.
Get hurt, like when Yusuf was just briefly in the water earlier, they've heard Eivor say something like,
apesar de não ser o assassino, tem todas as características do assassino, né? A visão de águia, a águia.
So the cold of the water can kill you. Yes. But I don't think. But yeah, okay. So we're sneaking into Alvisness here. Gotta get the crew back. And Yusuf, can we meet our little avian friend?
Ele tem ouro, ó.
Here's Sinan,
Sunan.
your Raven companion.
O amarelinho ali é ouro, o tesouro.
You'll notice too, unlike
Então é
Origin
mistérios,
and
artefatos
Odyssey,
e
Sinan
riqueza.
doesn't tag
Riqueza é o
enemies,
amarelo.
Like Icaros and Senu did. Your Odin sight does. So
É um
by
pouco diferente
scanning and pushing down
dos
on the
outros
right stick,
assassinos, né? Dos
you'll
últimos.
scan enemies, they'll start glowing red like that, and that's how you kind of tag them. You know where they are. What Sinan will do is sort of reveal these objective locations to you, this objective zone, and that now we know that our crew is likely in this longhouse here.
Should be inside.
Então consegue, que nem no outro, consegue investigar com a águia.
Should I just sneak in, Chris? Go stealthy?
Ah, vai na porrada,
You know,
cara.
Yusuf, you are a
É
pretty stealthy
viking.
guy.
That's what they say about me.
Hiding in the roof.
They call him the stealthy one. Just gonna leave this guard napping. Oh, they're waking up. It's okay. You're crawling through the snowy wheat. Just gonna go to the front door? Think you're just gonna be able to walk up in here?
Chris, it's the thing they expect least.
Ah,
All right, I think we actually got to climb up to the top.
Yeah, come on. Got it. I love this roof though. Like,
ah, tá muito
the
legal o
tiles,
rooftop.
like the greenery growing
Olha
on top
só.
of it, the snow across it. Just
Cheio de grama
such a great
crescendo.
hall vibe. Love it.
Que fácil de entrar nessa caverna.
My axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us. Time to die. I want to make a mess of it, Bakraut.
Oh, the subtitles are nice. I didn't know what a Bachaut was, but you kind of get the gist, even if you don't know. Straighten the grill.
You coward!
See, we're
Unbind
sneaky.
me and stick an axe in my hand. I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls.
Rick Wolf. Boa tarde, Alexandre. Seja bem-vindo aí. Estamos assistindo Assassin's Creed Valhalla, sendo transmitido pela Ubisoft.
Guess who's not on a slave ship to Ireland?
My first sacrifice. Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Erky.
Então esse é o primeiro boss.
I will send you
All
to
right.
hell herself.
So this is Ricky Wolf. This was the lieutenant we saw Kyote wrote a note towards. And so now Yusuf's using the little lock-on. using the
Ah,
light
quero pegar
attack,
esse machado desse
attacks,
cara aí.
and trying not to end up on the business end of Ricky Wolf's axe.
Oh.
Yusuf, did you just get a little chop there?
Yeah, I'm having my display. I think actually.
Ih, tá dando pau ali. O display dele.
Are you having a little trouble here, buddy? Do you
Yeah, my
need
mod-
to pause and regroup?
Yeah.
Vai,
You're
vai
getting
morrer.
try and pause.
O cara vai morrer.
This is pause. We're gonna look at the map here while Yusuf deals with a little tech issue that's popped up on his side. So
Opa,
this
Henrique,
is
tudo
the
bem?
map
Como é que
of
tá, Pedro Henrique?
Rigifoka.
Estamos assistindo aqui Valhalla, seja bem-vindo. Esse é Valhalla, o Assassin's Creed, que vai sair semana que vem. Transmitindo, sendo jogado ele no Xbox Series X pela Ubisoft. E parece que deu um pau ali no Xbox do cara ali, que fica saindo do jogo, entrando no mapa. E o cara tá tentando arrumar ali, aquele o Yosef.
We escaped from bondage. He rescued. We're rescuing our crew now, taking down one of Kyote's lieutenants.
Então, o Chris está explicando o que aconteceu. O Ivor, que é o personagem principal, é o início do jogo. Ele tem que resgatar a equipe dele que estava no barco, que foi derrotada ali, foi capturada no inicinho do game. E a gente está lutando com. Eles estão lutando com um boss. E deu um pau ali no Xbox do cara ali, e agora acho que tá tudo bem. Acho que foi pau no game, hein, cara.
It's a bit of a monitor issue.
Okay. Oh, the
We
charge
persevere.
We persevere. You can do it.
Give me strength.
Cara, eu não gostei muito da posição que ela fica ali. Achei meio estranho. Parece que tá assim meio acocada.
Oh, that was close. You almost caught that one to the grill.
Oh, okay.
Estamina.
So now you got a little introduction to your stamina bar. While Yusuf is fighting, you'll see that's in the bottom left. Dodging, heavy attacks, that's going to drain your stamina bar. But light attacks, which Yusuf is using a bunch here, are going to replenish it. So that's why it's not going down. He's just hitting him with little quick hits.
Então a gente tem estamina.
Get him with a little parry. Oh, Ricky Wolf is on the ropes now, folks.
E vai ser tipo The Witcher, se tu tá morrendo ali, tu tem que tomar alguma coisa pra recuperar a tua vida. E depois da batalha também, tua vida não é recuperada automaticamente.
Get him with the claps. Hammer claps. Ouch.
Hammer claps.
Pegou 2 machados e prensou a cabeça do cara. Esse é o machado do pai dela, que acabou morrendo bem no iniciozinho da introdução do jogo. Que o cara tinha pegado.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
No! Pick up your axe!
Every time. It's just heartrending.
Agora ela tá se lembrando de alguma coisa. Ah, ali o assassino. Ezio.
Oh, just some old guy and his wolf, right? Who's the old guy? Any of y'all know the name of a big-ass tree that people in Iceland or Scandinavian mythology are real down with? North mythology?
What?
Yggdrasil, Grandfather Hermit, you know what's up?
Got the spell.
Agora vai libertar o pessoal da equipe dela.
Okay. We gotta close.
All right, you know, I like your priorities here, Yusuf. Let the men out of the cages, unbind them before you change clothes. That's very, it's a good leader. So here we're equipping our
menu tá bem parecido
sort of
com
armor stuff here. You can see each armor
último,
piece
né?
has a few stats.
Com o Odyssey.
Switch from the Raider axe to Varen's axe, and get
Oh,
the shielding
both axes,
off it.
Chris.
Double axes. As he changes to the boots, you'll see here, linger on the gauntlets real quick here, Yusuf. You'll just see that as he's got the Raven Clan set, he's gonna get a set bonus once he gets the 5th piece in there that will unlock it there. Just a way of like showing you, you know, how this armor stuff can improve when you coordinate the sets.
Exactly. So we actually don't have the 5th piece yet. You have to do something else with the 5th piece to get that armor bonus, and I think we can show that probably. We'll have time.
Well, you're looking much more dressed for the cold and battle now.
Oh yes.
Agora ele tá preparado pra batalha. E estava dizendo que vão ter combinações de peças ali. Quando você tem a mesma runa, tu consegue ganhar bônus nas armaduras e tal. Na build.
I love the light. That's finishing with a light attack. Is that kind of like final strike, and then you just like toss them behind you, like we're done now. All right, so you're using both axes here.
Yes. So your normal like light and heavy will like give you. They're primarily using the main swing there. Oops. They're primarily using the main weapon. But then if you push the left bumper.
Oh yeah, stun attack.
Well, so left bumper in that case is immediately a parry. Like if you time it right, it'll do a parry like that. But then if you hold it, it'll do an attack where you're using both axes like that.
Tu pode usar o machado tanto pra defender como pra atacar. Tem um botão ali que ele defende e se tu segurar ele, ele ataca.
Oh, we gotta reach our long.
Ele pode aparar os ataques dos inimigos com o machado.
Are you just gonna leave him? Just gonna let those boys take
Deixa os caras lá.
All right. They gotta pick you up.
What are you gonna do about these archers, though?
I'm gonna arch them back.
All right, so this is one thing I
na
love.
cabeça.
Straight to the grill. So you notice that that archer's arm was glowing yellow. Yusuf, see if you can do it in combat up here.
Oh yeah.
When you pull out your bow and aim, you'll see a yellow weak spot where, like, boom, that like took out half their health and immediately drained their whole stun bar, their whole stamina bar, opening them up for that stun attack, that finisher. So definitely like aiming for that part of the body.
I just punched his head off.
Com a cabeça do cara.
I punched his head off.
Clean off. Kenji Taka says brutal. Yes. So brutal. Let's go.
But yeah, you talked about the stamina bar earlier too, Chris. If you can see here, dodging uses up your stamina.
O Antena.
That's good.
Seja bem-vindo aí, Ramos.
So you can't
Tudo bem?
just dodge infinitely anymore. So you actually do have to be cautious. with your
Highlander
positioning.
Ramos. Seja
You have to
bem-vindo.
use your
É o
parries a lot more than you may have had to in
Anti-Nórdico.
previous Assassin's Creed games. Getting on this long ship.
Ele não tá muito afim de
Viking
matar os
Fortress
caras,
says
ele
get a
quer
shield.
fugir
We actually
dele.
have a shield. Yusuf has gone for the dual axes.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we're doing right now. Odin helped with that punch, says Sturman. All right, you're peacing out, man. See you later.
Oh yeah. Thornburg.
So you've rescued your crew, taken to the sea, and this is our first glimpse at sailing in your dragon ship here, your longboat.
Tá
And
massa.
just taking a look
Tá
at
bem
that
rápido, hein?
beautiful water here. We're playing on Xbox Series X, folks. While the console can do 4K 60 FPS, we're just streaming at 1080p 60 FPS. If you're watching on Twitch, I'll give you a tip in a second. I like this line.
Stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit.
I like my version better.
Yes, I definitely
I like it.
that version
If you want to take a look at the best we're offering in terms of stream quality here, go ahead on Twitch.
Quero ver como é que eles vão traduzir as músicas, que ele falou um monte de merda, né? Quero ver como é que vai ficar em português.
60 FPS. That'll give you a good look at what we're working with here.
Outpost on that island.
Eles podiam cantar, cara. Achei que eles iam cantar. Eu tava doido pra ver se eles iam cantar.
Like dogs worrying a bone.
Não
Just
acredito
rolling
que eles
up.
tiraram as músicas.
Well, I mean, this is this settlement here is friendly to us.
Okay, so they were talking about an island where Kyotfei's men are setting up. That's a little bit out into the water, but Yusuf is taking to the shore here in Stavanger to, well, what are you up to, my man?
Well, Chris,
You on the hunt for that wealth?
I'm on the hunt for the wealth. There's a few mysteries here too. I mean, there's a little bit of everything here, to be honest. Of course, a viewpoint as well. Which
Então a gente não tem objetivos. Tem algumas coisas ali que é riqueza, mistérios. E eu sempre esqueço o último. Riqueza, mistérios e artefatos que vão aparecer no mapa pra gente poder se orientar melhor. Então riqueza é dinheiro, mistérios é alguma coisa misteriosa e aí tem artefatos.
These items do not look
Chris,
very impressive.
what's in your death pit?
Like this old shoe.
My death pit?
Yes.
Like stuff that I want to be buried with?
It brings the blessing of their god.
Is that what you're talking about?
I think it's a pit that you put to,
And there's an
to kill.
old leather strap.
Is it a place where I put people that I want to die?
I believe so.
Oh, definitely some spikes.
The great beast.
Definitely
Yeah.
some like gnarly
Mother had
spikes,
one
but that
embroidered
like
like
break
that.
off a little bit.
And what about that helmet?
That was the helmet Halfdan the Black wore when he died in battle. It will protect
Todos,
you
ela tá perguntando sobre
and
esses artefatos ali.
That's a lie.
E não sei se tu vai poder comprar. Ele tá dizendo que esse capacete foi usado por não sei quem, quando lutou com não sei quem.
Eivor,
I know you now, sulk in the snake. And these are things from my old home. How much silver did
Ah, esse cara aí roubou as coisas da aldeia dele quando ele foi saqueado.
I was there that night,
Quando eles
but
foram
I did not
saqueados.
fight for Kyoto. I ran.
Ele
Begging for his life. He knows he's like this close. This close.
Cara, novidade de Anthem já teve essa semana, por enquanto não tem nada de novidade, viu, gente? Anthem acho que tá meio parado. Vamos ver o que o Chris vai colocar no Twitter hoje à noite pra ver. Aí com certeza eu ou faço uma livezinha ou eu posto na aba da comunidade. Talvez vai ser só uma arte nova ou uma arte que a gente já viu. Vamos ver.
Is that him? Get back here.
Essas artes que eles estão postando no Twitter, que eu sempre boto na comunidade, ali na aba da comunidade. Eu vou postar hoje de noite, sempre sexta-feira ele bota alguma coisa. Normalmente.
Fleeing is betraying, Baron, isn't it?
Yet
Come
you
on.
dead, battered the ashes of their lives.
It was all I could find. I sold nothing for a long time, but the weight grew too heavy,
Did
and I
you?
needed to eat.
We
to
believe in
survive.
it? We believe in this guy?
This is not living.
Ele tá dizendo que ele não saqueou a aldeia dela, que na verdade ele chegou na aldeia dela depois que o pessoal tinha ido embora
Makes a point.
e ficou com as coisas, mas ele não sabe de nada.
Would you take that from me? Take anything you want from my shop. Take everything. Just let me live.
Aí ele disse que ela podia levar tudo.
All right.
What you gonna do?
That's a fair trade.
May the gods grant
You're gonna take everything from him?
Yeah.
Now, presumably, you could also chop that dude up, right? I mean, not chop him up. That sounds a little more.
Ele
more
perguntou
like
eu presumo que tu também pode tirar a
getting
cabeça
it
daquele
light,
cara se tu quiser.
Hey, you're about to get some of your stuff back? Get some
Che-
precious memories?
Chegou ali, conversou com o cara, descobriu que as coisas são tuas e ele deixou tu levado de boa,
Where's
assim.
it at? Where's the
Não, então
loot?
fica com as coisas e eu não me mata.
Okay, what are we seeing?
Mas vamos ver,
Ball of
tem um
yarn.
capacete
yes,
lá, cadê
my
o capacete?
mother's cherished yarn. Let him live, but take his shop, Master Lee. Yeah, I think that's the move. Burn down his
me perdi.
storage, Alyssa.
Ooh.
I mean,
Ele
I'm
tá
not
me
mad at the idea. I'm not mad. Oh, look who's back.
O carinha
Look
voltou.
who's back.
Did I get?
Just gonna harass this guy?
Double check. The helmet is nearby.
Tá do outro lado o animal.
Can you do the like animus pulse thing? That'll allow you to spot certain treasures that are nearby when you do that kind of animus thing. Trying to
Quando tu
smash the place
pressiona
up.
o ônibus ali,
Get 'em.
vai te mostrar os tesouros que estão ali na volta. Que ele não tá achando. Oh, pra que isso?
I guess you decided to do something different, huh? Oh, there it goes.
It might be one of these treasures. This is how you get the helmet. Though.
Ele... Onde é
It's
que
a
tá o
complete
ré?
training plan set.
Pô, tinha o capacete ali, cadê o
Can't
capacete?
remember how I did it.
Yeah, so that ability, I called it the wrong thing earlier. It's called Odin's Sight. So it gives you a little bit of a look at where nearby treasures are. If you're trying to hone in on something, you can find it. Yusuf here is looking for the helm of his father that a merchant was selling. And, yeah, because, you know, it's his family. That's Eivor's family heirloom.
This is the first region though. If you take a look here at the map,
Agora eles mostraram o mapa.
I think that's how it's pronounced. But this is like the Norway part of the map. We don't want to show you all everything here because there's some good, juicy, wonderful story details here that you can discover. For
Essa aí é a
yourself.
parte
Quite a
da
bit of
Noruega, mas eles
exploration
não vão mostrar
you can do
tudo,
if you
só vão
take a
mostrar um
look at the map,
pedaço.
and there's quite a bit we haven't even unfogged yet. But we want you all to get to discover that yourselves. What we're going to do now is jump ahead a little bit to a later save when Eivor and the rest of the Raven clan have made it to England.
Agora eles vão mostrar um
Alright,
save
so
um
if you know
pouco mais pra
anything about
frente, quando a
Valhalla, you know it's not
gente
just all about kicking into
já
Norway,
chega
it's
com a
also
equipe na
about
Inglaterra.
Getting to England, setting up your settlement, building alliances with local folks, or just
Fala,
taking
bruxo,
them
tudo
over,
bem?
really trying to establish that foothold in England and be a part of the big sort of changes in migration and conflicts of that era. So Yusuf has played a bunch of this game. We're jumping forward to another save here. And yeah, if you folks have questions, we're trying to answer them in the Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube, we're glad to have you there too.
Got love those fast load times.
Agora ele já tá na Inglaterra.
Series
That was
X
speedy.
load times.
Again,
So, yeah.
we're playing on Xbox Series X. Yusuf, set the stage for where we are now. Ravensthorpe. What's this joint?
Ravensthorpe is your settlement. You and your brother Sigurd travel to England, and you establish a settlement here in which you can build various buildings if you just look around.
Ah,
Again, this is still
esse é o lugar, o acampamento que a
early-ish
gente
save,
consegue
so 5
montar.
hours in.
Can we get like a slow Raven flight, just a little bit? Just give it a little
Eles
glimpse.
vão
It's
mostrar
nighttime, it's
pouco.
raining, so you can't really
Então
see
esse aí
it all. It's,
é o acampamento que tu
sunlit
vai
glory
construindo
here.
aos poucos. Já tem bastante
But
coisa,
yeah,
tem
this
cavalo.
is your settlement spot.
But yeah, I mean, you have a tattoo shop. You
Tatu-
build, you have
shop de
stables,
tatu.
an aviary. You have houses for different people.
Casa para as pessoas. Isso ali eu
A
perdi aqui.
museum.
Ah, museu? Tem um
Foul.
museu.
Does that mean when you pick up artifacts, you
Ah, tem
you
ali
say
um
that
lugar para
belongs
fazer
to you?
cerveja.
That's exactly what happens. But yeah, you can see here we've got our hidden blade now, or our not so hidden blade, I should say.
Ah, ele
We
já
got some,
tá, ele já tá
new
com a
tattoos,
blade ali, ó. Com a hidden blade.
change. We got this big ol' axe, and
Yusuf.
now we have to go speak Chris to a woman named Randy. She is Sigurd's wife, and she is kind of like our running our
Eu
Viking
curti
clan
essa ideia de
operations.
montar um
Before you get
acampamento
there,
e tal, vai
pause.
parecer
Okay,
meio,
can we switch
parecer
to
meio
male
Age of
Oh,
Empires.
good call. Yeah, so super easy. You just go into your inventory screen. You push up on the D-pad there where it says Animus. and then change my Evor's
Sim, a minha presença está confirmada.
So again, folks, we were able
Bah,
to make this choice at the
eu
end
falei
of the
errado, eu achei que era às
little,
10. Eu falei pro pessoal que tava assistindo aqui, eu falei às 10, mas é às 8 então.
Depending on the strength of the signal, or you can also choose female, choose male, or alternate whenever you want, as you can see. So we just loaded it in.
Ah, tu pode alternar entre masculino e feminino na hora que tu quiser.
Actually, well, that Yusuf had a question.
Não precisa usar
What
só
are you
um.
wearing now? Because this is a later save. What do you got? What are you repping here?
So here I have the Raven Clan outfit. You can see here I have the Raven Clan helmet, which I did find. I think I was wrong. I think I put it in it's in a different place than I was trying to show y'all there. That's my bad. But you can toggle it. What I really like, you can toggle it on and off. So you can show it if you want. You can hide it if you want.
Ah, tu pode mostrar ou não.
You could do that with basically everything.
Com todos os equipamentos, tu pode mostrar ou não.
Tattoos if you want. You still have the gear equipped.
Olha só as tatuagens, tão massa.
I like it.
But yeah.
Dang, those tattoos are very cool.
Eivor looks too cold. But yeah, you also notice that this time around the everything is red and it's superior. That's because I've gone to the blacksmith and I've upgraded them. So when you upgrade your outfits or any of your gear, a number of things happen. They'll get extra rune slots that you can. So here you're seeing I have more stealth damage in this rune slot, and you'll also be able to upgrade them further. So the upgrade bars are those little white bars that you're seeing. I have 2 out of 4 there, and those improve their stats.
Tá, tu vai poder fazer um upgrade nas tuas armas, nas tuas armaduras. Cada peça vai ter um limite de upgrade que tu pode ir melhorando.
He's also got some runes in there.
E tem umas runas, tem uns quadradinhos ali, que tem um branco e outros cinza. Se eles são os upgrades que tu pode fazer nas armas.
It looks a little bit different now. It's got some filigree there on the back. The handles got wrapped in leather now.
I like it.
We're gonna go. I actually really like the Warhammer. I'm gonna go hammer and Papa's axe.
Hammer and axe. So you're big the dual-wielding weapons player. I like it.
I do look.
Now again, folks, we're gonna go talk to Ranvi, who is Sigurd's wife.
Correct.
There you are.
She's here with you, and we're gonna make a little
As Sigurd has so
decision.
ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here.
Essa voz aí me lembra alguém.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
E essa mulher vai ser a pessoa que vai te dar mais informações sobre os lugares para tu conquistar, porque vai ter terras para tu conquistar, né? Então ela tem uns caras que ficam vasculhando e todo dia eles trazem novidades sobre as terras. Então cada vez antes de sair de uma missão tu vai poder se informar com ela o que tem, o que não tem, antes de ir para cada uma das terras para conquistar.
I should add, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with his own contacts in the cities. His research could be useful in winning us alliances throughout the cities of England. Speak with him and see what he needs.
So we're gonna take a look at the alliance
I
map.
want to see the alliance map.
O mapa da aliança.
Now, folks, if you watch any of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla preview coverage from about a month ago, or the stream that we did with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you saw a good chunk of the Leicestershire portion. So I want to go ahead and take us to Grantbridgeshire. So we are going to pledge ourselves there.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river.
Então nessa mesa aí tu vai poder olhar os lugares que tu pode ir, que tu pode tentar atacar para conquistar, se eu entendi bem.
Red Apple, if his voice sounds familiar to you, it may be because you watched The Last Kingdom, and if you did, the voice actor of Male Eivor is the person who plays Knut in The Last Kingdom.
Ah, a voz do Eivor é o cara que fez o Knut naquela série que tem na Netflix, que é O Reino do Amanhã, eu acho. Por isso que eu achei que eu conhecia a voz. Alguém perguntou pro Yosef ali.
That's the rain on the roof of the hall. It was raining when we rolled in here, so yeah, you're hearing that in the distance. That's very soothing. I like that. Thanks for pointing that out.
Ah, eles estão admirados que o som da chuva tu consegue ver dentro do lugar onde eles estavam, né? Consegue escutar.
I do. They're majestic and old as hell.
So Ranby there suggested we talk to our friend Hatham, who is a member of the Hidden Ones. So we'll talk to him here.
Agora ele vai falar com mais um camarada.
Randui asked me to see you about finding friends in the cities of England.
That's right. London, Jorvik, Winchester, all three are infested by members of the same order.
Magnus Brew, thank you, Darkest Lord.
But their reach extends much further than this. Of all the lands on Earth, I believe England is the most overrun.
Do they cause here the same turmoil Kjotve caused in Norway?
Not just turmoil.
Esse cara, pelo que eu entendi, vai ajudar a conseguir informações das cidades da Inglaterra para conseguir conquistá-las.
You have strong feelings about this.
Of course.
Dang.
This is the sole purpose of the Hidden Ones, to liberate the body and spirit of man from any unnatural shackles. But we have not operated in England for over 4 centuries. Since the fall of the Roman Empire, the Hidden Ones have not had a presence here.
Ele é de um clã, uma coisa assim, que eu não entendi direito, de uma ordem. Que eu acho que deve ser os assassinos, né? Pela roupa. Então eles têm homens nas cidades da Inglaterra.
Alright, buddy. Yeah, we can.
Mas eles não chamam de assassino, eles chamaram de outro nome.
That outfit's looking pretty familiar, Chris. It looks a lot like our old pal Altair.
Speaking of outfits, Yusuf, we got some folks curious if you can put on your hood. That's like that's like on the quick menu. So to do that, you just hold down on the D-pad, boom, you put it up there, and this is going to like lower your profile when you're walking around. Plus, it makes you look cool.
Oh, yes.
Isso aí, tu vai poder usar o capuz para deixar o teu profile mais low profile.
You can call your longship if you're by a river. You can pull out a torch.
Tem a tocha.
Or you can take on and off your cloak. And there are other.
Esse menu ali é para fazer essas ações ali, a tocha, o capuz.
Yeah, the fishing hut. Once you unlock that, you'll be able to start fishing as well.
Tem ali o lugar para pode pescar.
Is there an option to like meditate until daytime?
E tem uma opção de meditar para passar o tempo. Eu já vi isso em outro game.
Listen, when the need strikes, meditate till daytime. So here we go. We got our settlement in the daytime. Got a nice little like low fog coming off the river.
Also customize your settlement too with some cosmetic statues.
Isso aí são os cosméticos que tu pode customizar, botar no teu acampamento. Não sei qual é que vai ser a tradução.
Image of himself? So you want to throw those up.
Berserker Arsenal. Yes, please. Ooh.
Yeah, Gio in Twitch chat saying you love the meditate sound. I do too.
All right, Chris. So we are gonna go head off.
Boat.
Oh, sorry, I got excited. Okay, so we're gonna head off over here. Oops, no, we have that tracked already.
Pô, tem bastante coisa no mapa ali, né?
Sailing.
Vamos ver se eles vão cantar.
Let's get out of here.
Isso parece um macaco. Empoleirado. Será que não cansa?
Sweet Cheese saying, I got a feeling I'm going to ruin the boat when I play it. I don't know if you can totally crash the boat or not. I would certainly never do that. I'm an incredible pilot of vehicles, as you know.
I love
if you watch the stream
when you're sailing.
Let's listen to this.
Eles não vão cantar.
So right now here, Yusuf has just selected follow the river. So that allows him to not just like free circle the camera around without worry of crashing into the boat or into the docks, but also lets you activate this panoramic view mode, which just like gives you these gorgeous little views of you sailing your way down the waterways.
Ainda vão cantar,
you know, you can do that in Norway too. Whenever you're in the boat, you can get that cinematic angle, which
you can also do it while you're riding your horse as well, and you choose to follow the road.
Yusuf, what's this up here? You're attracting some attention.
I am attracting some attention, but we're not going to worry about that. We're headed over here to our objective.
To this castle? Are you going to that castle? Go to the castle. Gotta go to the castle.
So again, now that we're like in the area, we know the objective is somewhere nearby, but we have to use Sinin to figure out precisely where. And wouldn't you know, it's right up here.
There you go. But you can also get a look around. You see the little yellow dots for different wealth locations. If you actually, Yusuf, if you hold down the left trigger, it'll allow you to focus, and you'll see these pop up. These are like, mostly I think they're like where Sunan is detecting some animals or ore. So like leather
like
or some of those resources you use to upgrade your gear. That can be a good way to spot those as well. But yeah, can you actually just like, can we just like soar for a few minutes? Press Y to hide that panel.
Oh, you're right.
And just like take in the scenery a little bit. And also like, I just, you know, ever since...
Sim, mudou de personagem, Jefferson. Dá pra mudar entre homem e mulher durante o jogo. Tu não vai precisar ficar só com um, tu pode escolher.
I know, I forgot about it though. I was just saying,
Pode, quando tu inicia o jogo, tu pode escolher ou ficar com a mulher, ou ficar com o homem, ou escolher ficar trocando.
Nithal Dilak, you want to listen to the wind? All right, let's go. Listen to the wind. Oh, little photo mode, little Sunan photo. Oh yeah, I love the eye, the glowing eye. Yes, there it is.
Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Boom, love it.
Oh, too close.
Oh,
there's so much time in photo mode. Okay.
You gotta find the peaceful moments here, because you know, that's like one of the things I really love about Assassin's Creed games is finding those peaceful moments where you can take a little break at your own pace. You can play at your own pace here, but then you can go, you know, scramble up a point of interest.
Orko
for that
saying,
quest.
AC Valhalla ASMR. Yes, all about that. Give me all that ACV ASMR.
Darth Bandicoot, the Raven's name, I believe, is Sunan. Is that right?
Pois é, eu achei legal esse troço de trocar de personagem.
Sunan. Oh, yeah. Nice little... Oh! Yeah, climbing. The climbing is so good. It's so fun to just be able to clamber all around.
Oh, yeah. And again, with that 60 FPS, Chris, it's buttery smooth.
Ó, tá bem legal a textura, hein?
Up to the top.
Makes,
you know we love our synchronization points, folks. Ubisoft News Plays will always deliver synchronization points to you. Every Wednesday and Friday we stream. Follow the channel to join us for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla streams in the coming weeks. This is not the end of the stream, I'm just saying. This is what we like to do here. Let's do it!
Oh yeah. And because, you know, we are still in early access, there's a bit of limitations into what we can and can't show you right now. But on Wednesday, November 11th, the game will be out. We'll be able to show you a little bit of a playthrough further down the line. Show you some more cool abilities, weapons, gear. Alright.
Ali estão as coisas que a gente vai poder buscar, é riqueza, mistérios e artefatos. Pô, ele se atira diferente, né?
May not be quite as stylish, but it gets the jobs done.
It does. I mean, it's all about getting from A to B.
Atash's noting this castle is the one designed by Boss Logic during the online stream.
Hail.
Yeah, during the reveal stream, Boss Logic created that piece of art. It totally does look like this castle.
Avon, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we came. We made it lively.
Então agora acho que eles vão fazer um plano para atacar aquela vila ali para tomar.
The Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
Então acho que vai ter esse lance de ficar.
Sounds like an ambush.
Sounds like.
Just appeared in the city.
Vai ter esse lance de ficar conquistando lugares e retomando, eu acho.
Ancient order of warriors. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Yarsko Masuma, she bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps. I'd follow if we were fit to. We need her iron fist.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her longship. That's your best bet.
Deep in the Fenlands.
Alright, we gotta search for Soma here.
Kyokachu saying, seems like he's not telling the whole story.
Então, aquele cara falou que eles estavam naquela vila e os saxões retomaram e pegaram acho que a mulher dele, Soma. Agora eles vão lá tentar achar a mulher do cara. Ó, tem um barquinho ali.
Oh, you wanna head on the rowboat? Atasha's thanks. Glad you're enjoying the stream. We do stream to the Ubisoft channel twice a week. We read the chat here on twitch.tv/Ubisoft, and if you're watching on YouTube, we are also glad to have you there. Oh wow, you are just like taking off on this thing.
Oh yeah, we're booking it.
Watch out for these birds, man.
They better watch out for me.
Oh, I definitely just would have clocked that bird.
So we need to use.
Asked about this land, my friend.
Okay, but hold on, man. Look, there's a boat right here. Can you just give us a little like Odin sight and see? Because like that to me says there might be something underwater, but I guess not. It's pretty shallow land. Zoom. I am Frosted saying Yusuf has the rowing upgrade unlocked. I see.
Actually, so there are some really cool upgrades that I highly recommend. If you go to your stable, either in your settlement or in any big city, you can unlock the ability for mounts to swim. So that means you can be riding on your horse, come across a river, and you don't need to get off the horse. The horse can just swim right on through.
Tu vai poder fazer upgrades no teu cavalo, e uma coisa bem legal que ele tá dizendo ali, o teu cavalo vai poder também nadar. Então não vai precisar de barco. Tu vai poder sair e passar pelos rios com o teu cavalo nadando. Ele não precisa teletransportar o cavalo de um lado pro outro.
Oh! Tripped him up!
We cut off his arms. That's one of the things I really like about the stun attacks is they're like contextual. Like not only what weapon the enemy is using, because a lot of the time it's able to turn that weapon against them. But also if you're attacking from the front or the back. Okay, let me try.
Yes. Oh, get him in the leg. Hit him with the stun. Oh, so you just like picked. That wasn't the weapon you were holding. You just picked that up.
That was his weapon.
That was his weapon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, and so, ow.
Oh, sneaky! Oh, hit him with long pokes. What was that?
That was my axe throwing ability, Chris. So,
que ali foi o especial dele de machado, toca os dois machados nos peitos dos caras.
My Y button.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, stick him. Uh-oh. All the way through.
That's a good hammer takedown. Ooh, man, they're still... They just want it today.
You thought you were just gonna free these dudes? That easily?
Atacou os dois mesmo.
Shot? Yeah, because you've got some ranged abilities too.
Exactly, yeah, on the left-hand side there. So when you pull out your bow, push any one of the face buttons.
Ainda bem que eles amarram os caras com os escudos.
And again, this is still a pretty early playthrough, so I don't have a ton of abilities unlocked yet.
Oh yeah, we're just a few hours in here. So folks, a few questions from chat I just wanted to address real quick. Someone asked about if you get the game on current gen and then buy it on next gen, will you have the game? Yes, both PS4 and Xbox One, you will get the copy. You'll be able to upgrade to your next generation for $0. That's a smart delivery thing on Xbox, same on PS4.
Ok, PS4 e Xbox vai ter upgrade para a nova geração sem custo.
Of like HUD or something. Anyways, yeah.
Do you need me to do some
put another link? I'm gonna put in some links on the chat.
Alright, we've done away with everyone. I want to jump in really quick though and show the skill point menu.
Olha os skill points.
Valhalla, there aren't levels in the sense of like, oh, I went up a level, I now have points to spend on X, Y, and Z. You gain skill point levels, and that affects your overall power. And it's this giant grid which you can take in a multitude of directions. And these small ones here you have are like passive bonuses, like extra health, or bonus damage to
acho que vai ser tipo o Anthem, porque agora eu entendi. Tem os pontos maiores, que são os principais, e entre um e outro tem vários bônus ali que tu vai fazendo upgrade. É uma árvore, parece bem parecido com o que eles mostraram em Anthem, né? Que tem a habilidade maior que tu desbloqueia, e entre uma e outra tem umas habilidades menores aí que tu vai fazendo alguns improvements, aumentando a vida, aumentando alguma outra habilidade, ó, tipo stealth.
Let me see it.
What do I want?